On today's episode of what could possibly be fucking the gaming industry in the ass today, PlayStation has announced they will discontinue making physical discs for games starting 2028. Well, for games releasing on PlayStation. In other news, they're also shutting down the stores for PS3 and PS Vita about globally 2027. I almost said 2017 like an idiot. And in other news, they're getting fucking sued because their store is a monopoly, maybe. I want to start off with the physical game discontinuation. This is just a blatant attempt at killing physical games and the secondhand market. Because, like, come on, people still very much buy physical games. We are not slaves to digital. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and read the blog post word for motherfucking word right here, because I have it pulled up. As consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical discs to digital, physical game production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will discontinue starting January 2028. This is a natural direction for Sony Interactive Entertainment to adapt to consumer trends as the general preference for digital media significantly outpaces physical discs. This transition will enable us to align more closely with how most of our community prefers to access and play games today. We will continue to prioritize our resources to drive innovation, how players can access games, and provide choices as to where players prefer to purchase new games, whether it's at retailers or PlayStation Store. We remain committed to delivering a world-class gaming experience to our fans, and we thank you for your continued support. Y'all have no idea how many times I said general performance when I was trying to read off that second section of the blog post, dude. As I've already said, this is just a blatant attempt to kill off physical games and the secondhand market, and we need to fucking push back against this, give even more backlash than this is already getting. Because, like, if somehow the community backlash does not work, I feel like we're going to live in a world where we own nothing and be happy. So the second thing, the PlayStation 3, PS Store, and PS Vita store will close globally in 2027, but this is being rolled out across multiple territories. Specifically in Mexico, Honduras, and fuck is that? Nicaragua? That's probably the last time I'm going to try and pronounce that. It will close in August 2026. Additional Latin American and Middle Eastern countries will close the PlayStation Store on PS3 in late 2026. And of course, globally in July 2027. This is just... oh god, I can't even put into words how much I do not like this, especially considering they already tried to close the PS3 store around when the PS5 launched. Oh, but nobody has a PS3 anymore. Yeah, try saying that when they try to close the PS4 store in about 5 years' time. Last thing on the agenda, Sony is now facing multiple lawsuits over allegations that the PlayStation Store is operating as an illegal monopoly. This is probably the best thing to happen pretty recently, because, you know, physical disc ending 2028, stores closing, and the not unrelated, but new Xbox is rumored to not have a disc drive. Whatever, that's boring. Yeah, back to the thing. Sony facing multiple lawsuits, multiple billion-dollar lawsuits over this alleged monopoly. The biggest case is in the UK, where a class action lawsuit representing around 12 million consumers seeking approximately £1.97 billion in damages. If you live in the US of A like me, first, I'm sorry for you, and second, in US dollars, that is $2.7 billion. Now, the claim says that Sony's requirement for digital PlayStation games, and DLC, and other in-game purchases to be sold exclusively through PS Store eliminates price competition, which leaves consumers paying more than they would in a competitive marketplace. Now, Sony has rejected these because they fucking suck, but honestly, I can see it. While none of these lawsuits have reached their final outcomes, in fact, I'm pretty sure they are far from reaching their final outcomes, I do see this having big consequences for Sony's digital business model. That's in my notes. And might reshape how digital shit is sold on PlayStation. I don't know. That's all I wanted to yammer on about. The video I vaguely mentioned in the last unscripted yap session is still in the works. I will probably be getting to script writing at some point when I have everything figured out, but yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching.